Welcome back, guys, and today we are here with a Jund mid-range game. Sorry about the lack of uploads over the last week. My voice kind of went halfway through the week, which means I can't really talk a lot. And then apart from that, just been busy with school and stuff, but hey, that looks to have died down a bit. And yeah, so I know it's Jund mid-range. Just honestly, I'm using this to test out a lot of cards, see how they do post-battle for Zendikar, like testing out Plated if I could zoom in and testing out Plated Crusher, Cotherped, Chandra's Ignition, Outland Colossus. Just seeing how these cards do post-battle for Zendikar. And in case you don't know, I don't think I made any changes, but we're just going to ignore it. Well, I have decided to host a tournament on Steam. There is a thread on the NGA, I'll put it in the description. I think we're up to 11 players now. And it's looking like it's going to be a 60-man tournament. I was kind of just hedging my bets between seeing how many people we could get. But if you're interested in joining, then there's a thread there. I'm just generating interest at the minute. It's not an official sign-up thread, but please don't comment unless you're actually willing to compete for like several weeks and you're not going to drop out after round 1 and all that stuff. But yeah, it should be fun. See if everyone brings moss or not. But right now, we're just going to be focusing on Jund mid-range. And no black and a double black spell. Nissa, Radiant Flames, which we can only do for 2. I think we can do better. I was clearly wrong. Very, very wrong. Oh well. Multi 4, let's just go on and win this. Who we playing? SENES, that means absolutely nothing. I can't think of any puns, I'm sorry. Well, at least he didn't lead off with Goblin Glory Chaser, although we do have Radiant Flames, which we can actually X for 3. So we need red and green, black and green. If we draw Gatekeeper Vine, which we do not, and hey, that's actually quite fortunate. So we've got all our colours now, we just need to draw, spells. This is still a terrible situation, but oh well, is this guy asking to be punished? He's not going to be flipping this at this next turn, so I think we can, considering our hand, we need to get a lot of value plays, so we're going to try and get a 3-for-1 with this Radiant Flames. I can happily take 3, and then hopefully he follows up with like, I don't even know, some sort of value. Although that could change when we draw, whatever we draw here. Okay. So I'll make him think that I don't really have anything going for me. Probably should have led with a red there, just so he didn't think I had double black for Languish. And then once he'd seen I didn't Radiant Flames, that probably would have been a better play. Although we could just Languish now. So we have 2 board wipes in hand. And land, that's it's not exactly a great hand, but on a multi 4 I'll take it, and this guy is now tapped out. So this is about as good as value as we're going to get from the Radiant Flames. Killing this, and I don't really think killing Visionaries is much of a victory, but hey, they're technically cards. Okay, this guy just went all in here, I'm absolutely fine with that. Some card draw of our own is pretty nice for next turn. He's most like, considering he played the Nissa on turn 3, I've got to imagine he's got some way to bring it back. It's not exactly like I was pressuring him. Maybe he needed to hit a land drop or something, I don't know, but if he just has one big threat, this game just is completely over. Hey, would you look at that, one big threat? I knew I had somewhere to recover it. I don't even think we have any targeted removal that can hit that thing. Woodland Wanderer would be pretty nice. More land is not nice. We are definitely not exactly a happy bunny. Languish does kill that thing, but he's going to be able to protect it, although now we can kill Nissa instant speed, which is pretty huge. Like he can sack it in response, but that means he's not getting the flip Nissa. And he played his land out first. Okay, yeah, because he used the siren to play for the green one, so that makes sense. I'll take 5 here. So what have we drawn? We've drawn a Twin Bolt and a Languish and land, nothing but land. Which I guess isn't terrible, but let him get a sacrifice off, and then he draws a card and loses a life. Gains a life. But it means he's not flipping Nissa. But it means we need to. This needs to be a big turn for us. Cotherpet off the top. What else could we draw? Just a big bomb is what we need, and hope he doesn't have removal. Nope, more land. Do we just languish it? No, we can jump one more turn and then try and get some more value off here. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in the top 10. It's not great. I did keep a 3 lander though, so I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, like I said though, if he plays a big threat here, I really don't see many ways out for us. Although only hope is that if he had Guy's Revenge, he didn't play it then. Well, it's not Guy's Revenge, but it's we can't touch that basically. Okay. So I mean, we can get back what? If we get back Radiant Flames, we can actually languish on Radiant Flames to kill that thing. So yeah, why not? But this does mean, and okay, so we block 5 or we take 3. So I mean, he's playing green black, so he's not gonna have any burn. So I say we just block the green warden here and hope he taps out for something big. Okay, never mind. We're dead. There's nothing I could have done. Oh well. It was a multi-4, I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, that first hand, I don't know. It was definitely better than one I had to mull down to. But it's just a question of whether it would have won me the game, and I think the answer is no. So I still think we were 1 turn off stabilizing there. If he didn't remove, then we clear the board and then we're just playing off the top of our deck. But hey, that's what happens when you you should never get too greedy. If the hand looks semi-playable, that's what you should use. And rolling Junda. But apart from that, I mean, not really much has been going on this week. I did a stream, I think it was sometime last week, for about an hour or 2. It was good fun. Met a guy who was playing nothing but red and green 1-drop or 2-drops. It was insane. Like every single pump spell, like he had Titan Strength, Titanic Growth, Wild Size. He had absolutely everything. And one game I choked it away, and then the second one I redeemed myself, went on to win pretty comfortably. But it was funny because I rematched up against him, and that's good crack. But apart from that, I've just been working away. Okay, so we have 1 red, double black, double green. So we have Languish, we have Obnixilis. Yeah, we'll keep. Firebird is offline, but we have a board wipe if he's fast, and then Obnixilis on turn 5 is sounding pretty good. And who are we playing? Let's see if we know him. Orbit. No. But he's clearly a professional player, as he passed the turn without. He's going to crack the Evolving Wilds on my end step. See, only the professionals can do that. And he gets a green. To be fair, that's to be expected. Oh, a second one. We have no idea what he's playing. It's exciting. Do we just go Nissa here? That's a double red spell, which isn't great. I'm gonna crack Nissa. If he has removal for it, good for him. I'm not gonna lose too much sleep in it. I mean my next couple turns are taken up. Who knows if I draw red source? Like, I mean, just say this guy plays a bunch of threats or whatever. I might want to languish, and then it means I'm not going to get a chance to play Nissa for. I don't know. I feel like playing her at turn 3. That should be enough reason. Okay, looks like we're playing green white, which means you could have Gideon's Reproach. Are we going to play around Gideon's Reproach? Are we going to play around Gideon's Reproach? You can have 4 copies. And considering how slow his hand's been, he must have some removal. I don't like leaving damage back for no reason, but we are not going to attack here. I don't want to get blown. I don't want to lose my Nissa for no reason. We can get double red here, and then we just slam Ob next turn. So, I mean, that's probably being too safe. And my heart and soul was telling me to attack there, but I don't want to get blown out by that. Like next, basically, I've got him. He has to respond to 2 planeswalkers. Well, never mind, not anymore. Good thing I got a red source, but I'm still gonna need another one. Now he's tapped out. Now we can attack him quite comfortably. Okay, and so it looks like we're playing Selesnya ramp, so I mean it might kick me in the arse, not getting that. Let's see if that 2 points of damage kicks me in the arse. But on turn 5 Orb is going to be difficult for him to deal with in Selesnya. I can just minus to kill one of his creatures if he taps out for like something big here. Well, it looks like we're seeing a turn. Is it turn 7 Ulamog? Okay, so he did that on turn 4. So turn 5 he Nissa renewed. Turn 6 Ulamog, my bad. I thought it was almost up shit creek there for a second. I mean, if I slam over Nick's list, then good for me, and I can draw a card and I'll feel better about myself. We draw double black, so that was he killed my black source, so yeah, never mind. Looks like it's a clear natural connection turn. Come on, hit me with the turn 6 Ulamog. Let's look for, okay, never mind, Nissa. That's not actually too terrible considering we have a Coon Firebird. The real interesting question here is, do we want to get red or black? And honestly, I think the Firebird's going to be a better bet here. See what he drops though. That could change my mind. If he minuses, then I'll probably get the Akun Firebird. Amiria Shepherd. That's not good. Have to get black now, because the Akun Firebird is going to bounce off. And we can kill it at least. Oh, what are the chances? That's what I'm going to say. We just lose now. Oh, he has nothing to hit. Oh, that's quite funny actually. I've got no sympathy. This guy got off to a pretty god draw. And yeah, this is Obnick's list minus. And flip minus. Should have attacked first. Gonna put the token on the field. Just put some pressure out there, and then we've got the bird next turn, so we've got Chandra's Ignition. So I mean, next time we could just Chandra's Ignition, just kind of wipe his board, but we're just blessed that he doesn't have Ulamog. It doesn't seem, because that would have been just undealable with. Geku, I'm not worried about. We do not run Ulamog of our own in this deck, but we're going to be drawing a lot of cards these next couple turns, so hopefully we can get some more threats out there and take it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But 8 lands next turn. So if we hit a land off Nissa, we can. Rolling Thunder looks pretty good here. See what we hit. Twin Bolt. Could just kill that thing and then Firebird. But we'll see what we draw off of first. Coom Hellkite. I didn't even know I was running that. That's showing how much testing cards I'm doing. Okay. So we Twin Bolt you all the way. We don't have the red sources because I'm an idiot. That's I apologise. I'm just gonna go for the Nissa here, just keep his loyalty down. He's got Gideon's Reproach, so it's actually good we didn't attack with that Nissa. Okay. I played that so poorly, I've got no excuses. I'm playing this entire game poorly, I apologise. We need to hit that. Okay, Celestial Flare. We now know he's got that. Honestly, if I can just keep that Nissa down, which I'm going to probably tap out Rolling Thunder for it next turn. And then just keep going up with my Planeswalkers, eventually I'll win this game. And Omnath is looking pretty good right now. Radiant Flames is pretty irrelevant. Okay. So no land there, so we're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can just kill that Nissa. So we're gonna just kill that Nissa. Force him to have an answer to us. And then I mean we've got 2 Planeswalkers. Eventually we're gonna hit a land for Omnath. And then that should hopefully win us the game unless he finds Ulamog. I'm playing this so poorly, but we still stand a chance just because of 2 Planeswalkers. No skill on my behalf. And it looks like he's just done, like it doesn't even look like he's got a play, so he must be flooding out terribly. And there's a land, so the time is now. We know he's got Celestial Flare, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. Bang bang. Hopefully we hit another land here, that would be great. Perfect. Pump up with Ob again. And then now we just put 15 power on the board and 16 power on the board, I apologise. And yeah, it's pretty much playing Outburst is not really great for him here because he'll be taking 9 of his own. And then he'll be giving me a free turn. Although he would be able to, well, well, we do run Reclamation Sages. I mean, obviously the tokens aren't coming back here, but we can get our Omnath back. Okay. Plus here, Wooden Wanderer. I mean, eventually the ultimates are just going to win us the game. Like, he needs to answer us. We're just going to keep drawing a shit ton of cards. What do we want to slam here? Akum Hellkite. Slam him for 2. Visionary, and then we're going to Natural Connection, get a Mountain, slam him for another 2. I think that's a pretty good turn for us. And we actually have to discard here, but it's pretty obvious we just ditch this Radiant Flames at this point, I think. Or Languish, I guess. We don't need 2. And we could just Natural Connection now, I guess. Might as well. It's the same effect. Confirm. For another 2. So I mean, that Akum Hellkite's already done 4 damage. So I'm not impressed by it, but it's done something at least. We have Chandra's Ignition. He's flooding out so badly. I feel bad for him. Got off to a good start. Just didn't find a bomb. All he's really seen is Nissa and well, Miria Shepherd. I need to get removal in the Aligned Teacher network. So I mean, I'm not going to feel too sorry for him. Just enough that I mean, can we even kill him this turn? 4, 5, 6. Off the Akum Hellkite would be 9, a land would be 10, and then I don't think we can do it this turn, although another 2 points there. So it's done 6 damage already. Eight damage already. I think we're actually getting into range of killing him out here. Firebird. Tackle out. So how much is this? 7, 8, 9. Okay, he's got the removal. Oh, Jesus Christ, he just shat his whole hand at us. Wait, he chose that in a terrible order, because we just sacrificed the... Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. But he needs an answer to this rather beautiful Nissa and Ob Nixilis we got going here. I think we actually could have killed him if he didn't have all that removal, because we'd be able to Chandra's Ignition our own creature there. But I mean, 14, 17 lands, that's pretty fucking terrible. Yeah, I feel bad for him, I'm not even gonna lie. And there's our, okay, so that's to show what we would have done, just for demonstration purposes. Now that he left, we would have Woodland Bellerwood, Reclamation Sage, bang, bang. Just get a nice fancy turn off, because I played that so poorly throughout, but somehow we managed to get the win. Just because he flooded out Twin Bolt. Yeah, I'm not even gonna plus Orb yet. Well, we're gonna have to, because we don't kill him. Is there any way we can kill our own? Yeah, we can just kill our own. Omnath, and then we win the game here. Or I could have just Chandra's Ignition, but this is way more flashy. And that's when he like plays this. I don't even know what he could have done, but yeah. So 1-1. Are we going to play a third game? Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a week. It'd be rude not to leave yous with only 2 matches. Go for a third. I'm actually accumulating a decent amount of gold right now. 5,700 is a lot. Like, I know it's going to be about 20k for the both expansions in April, but it's only it's only February. We still got 2 months. And I'm not going to say I'm going to play loads, but even if I just get like, on average, say I get like 300 gold a week, and that's like being really, really generous. No, I'm probably going to earn way more than that. Then that's still like about 7,000 gold, and that's going to be a decent chunk through Oath of the Gatewatch. And then I'll happily grind the rest, but I mean, realistically, I'm most likely going to be hitting. I normally get about 100 gold a day if I do the challenges or whatever, so work that out. But we're on the play this time. Let's see how we go. 6 land hand, Gatekeeper Vine. Sorry. 4 land hand, Reclamation. This is terrible, but we're not going to be greedy like we were that first game. No black. Sorry, no black. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, you've got to keep these hands, but these hands don't win you the game without a lot of luck. That's why I hate keeping them. As we hit our third colour, but I don't know. Like a Dream Sonora, he taps out for Evil EPL, and Reclamation Sage does something, but of course it does not. I mean, right now we're essentially playing with 2 cards in our hand, because I'm not gonna dry drop a Reclamation Sage. Especially against a green deck. Think of all the enchantments he could have. And it looks like it's Simic. Ooh, I didn't see their name. E for everyone. Good. And the sad thing here is he's most likely going to Acid Moss me, and I shouldn't have played out the black, knowing that. But the more sad thing, I mean, is we've drawn nothing but land, and we've got a feeling that's all we're going to see. That's actually pretty. I'm not going to get Sully now, because that's a 5/5 on turn 4, and then I can Chandra's Ignition to wipe his board, hit him for 10. Yeah, I can't get too upset about that play. That was timely. We get to kill his Jace as well, as long as he taps out here. Ideally, he just throws a shit ton of blockers at us. I know, like, what would be the best thing we could see? Let's think this through. He taps out for Nissa, there we go. Discards a green land. Most likely he just Acid Mosses us here, and then... Okay, whoa. That's what we call a curveball in the field. That's interesting. Now, I'm not... Should I Ignition? If I Ignition, he's got mana open, but... And I didn't play red, so I kind of just sold my old fate there. Because we don't have double red, so... Time's for me to shut my mouth. I could Radiant Flames, I guess, but... I don't mind him drawing another card, so I can Outland Colossus. He could have Spell Shrivel, actually. And I'd actually rather wipe his board than have an Outland Colossus. Yeah. So, maybe get him to try and tap out. Gets another draw off Jace, but he's not close to flipping it yet. We have Radiant Flames, we have Chandra's Ignition. That's two quote-unquote board wipes in the right situation. He discards our Languish. That's his 5th land. Planar Outburst. Flashback mode is pretty good. Looks like this might be our Radiant Flames turn, unfortunately. Just because we've got nothing else to do. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, it's not really a 3-for-1 because Flashback did its job and Vision is doing its job, but it does mean we're playing the Stardom game. No double red here is hurting again. But the frustrating thing about this is that we run 3 Gatekeeper Vines, 3 Natural Connections, and 2 games we've nearly been screwed on mana. So what are we playing? White, black, blue, green. Has he playing red or is he just playing 4 color? Well, we're up shit creek now because that's a 6/6. Apparently not. Apparently he doesn't want to play it. Like I don't know what you're thinking about here. it's fairly self-explanatory that the more counters, the more better. I guess he wanted to make sure he could keep shadows up as well. I don't even think shadows is worth a reclamation stage. How many creatures has he got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he does have it up. Second Radiant Flames. He's not doing anything. 2 dead cards in our hand. You can start draining this out. Okay, I'm just gonna hit it here so he can't start draining us. I'm not happy blowing up a Shadows of the Past. And I'm not gonna block this turn anyway. Because I don't know, maybe, I mean I can take it. If that wasn't a 6/6, if it was a 5/5, I could kill it by attacking in and then Radiant Flames in, but not having the double red really hurts here. But we are on a 4-turn clock on 6 lands, so like Kothroped gets us out of this. Woodland Bellower gets. Oh, hey, look at that. He's gonna have a counter spell up, but we've got no choice here. We're up against the wall. Okay, it's resolved, but let's see if it can block. Is a different question. If not, if we don't, okay, yeah, Cruel Rival. I think we're just out of this game now. We need to keep this Reclamation Sage as protection from Cruel Rival, and yeah, it's not looking good. Basically, he's got life gain as well in the Shambling Vent if he fancies it, and I'm not going to block. We need a Woodland Bellower off the top, I think. It's the only thing, or just a big creature for 6 mana or less. And even then, we're not in a good situation. Well, asked for a big creature. Let's see if he has a counter spell this time. And he does not, so I mean we can trade our entire board for his creatures, and then we're still not in a good situation. He's got 3 cards in hand. Does he have double flashback? Well, we can't trade now, so it's a moot point, I guess. But we can attack in and then Radiant Flames and see if he blocks. About our only option here. Or Twin Bolt. Radiant Flames Twin Bolt doesn't do it. Otherwise we might actually be in with a chance. We don't even have double red either, so looks like we're just going for the desperate bait and switch. Yeah. Okay, so now we're both playing off the top of our deck. I'm on 2 life, he is on 14. And he can kill me with a Shambling Vent, so what am I talking about? Let's see if he sees it, because I didn't. And he sees it, and he didn't even tap it, so it's yeah, I don't know. Might have stood a chance that game I had double red earlier on. Like I might have been able to get in a couple hits with the Firebird and then Ignition, but yeah. I have no complaints. 6-6 Woodland Wanderers are overpowered, and that's the gist of it. So, not a good episode. Two losses, 1 win, but I've been playing like shit today, so hey, it's about all I can take. So yeah, sorry about like I said, sorry about the lack of uploads, but I'll try and get back on track over this next week. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.